I won't stop. I won't stop.
A father's quest for justice. He says he warned the state that his little boy was in danger. He believes the lack of action cost the toddler his life. Good evening, I'm Keith Cate.
And I'm Stacy Scheibel. Thank you for joining us. 2-year-old Jaden Hines told his dad he was afraid to go to his mom's house.
Today, Jaden's mother was arrested, accused of playing a role in his death. 8 on your side investigator Masa Saidi is joining us from the Tampa News Center with more on this story tonight. Masa, prosecutors saying this mom pretty much failed to protect her son.
That's exactly right, Keith and Stacy. Prosecutors say this mother knew her boyfriend was abusing her child and she did not stop it. Tonight, we've confirmed the Florida Department of Children and Families was involved in Jaden's case, but action did not come in time to save the little boy. A sudden and tragic end to a young life. Police say Jaden Hines was beaten and left unconscious for at least an hour before 911 was called. Tonight, Jaden's mom, Rashandra Day, and boyfriend Allegra Jones are charged. The question now, did the state miss warning signs? Rashad Hines is Jaden's dad.
I called DCF and nobody took action. I have to bury my 2-year-old son tomorrow, and the pain and hurt that I feel knowing that these people had the power to change things. And
Rashad was worried about his son's safety. For months, he tried to change the existing custody agreement, keep Jaden full-time. He turned to the court, the judge, and the Florida Department of Children and Families.
I'm not a DCF expert. I don't have a degree in child care or anything like that, but I do have common sense. She should have been investigated. Knowing that she lost custody of her first daughter, she should have been investigated.
Siobhan Harris heads DCF. We called and emailed the agency to learn about the state's involvement in Jaden's case. 10 days later, this statement, quote, "This family was known to the child welfare system. As a result, DCF Secretary Harris ordered a special review to examine prior interactions with the family and address potential systematic issues." Do you think there are potential systematic issues here?
Of course I do. My message to Harris would be, please, 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 please investigate your department. Find out who's responsible for my son's death and get rid of him.
Despite his deep pain, Rashad is determined to find purpose in the face of tragedy. He'll work to save other children and keep Jaden's memory alive.
And this is what Jaden would do every single day. Dad eating pizza and drinking his juice from his sippy cup, watching PJ Masks every day.
So Jaden's mom is charged with neglect causing great bodily harm and accessory following murder. And this morning, her boyfriend was indicted on first-degree murder. And Keith, he could face death.
Right, and it sounds like Jaden's dad did pretty much everything he could to protect his son.
Yeah, he really did. Rashad Hines did everything he could. There was an existing custody agreement in place, and legally, he couldn't break that order and just decide that he was going to keep Jaden. He would have gotten into a lot of trouble for that, Keith.
Sad, thank you. Masa Saidi live at the Tampa News Center. Now, if you have something you want Masa to investigate, you can call the 8 on your side helpline. There's the number on the screen, 1-800-338-0808.